People around the world have watched the hit History Channel series Ancient Aliens and recognize one face more than most: the tall man with wild hair, expressive gestures, and confident claims about extraterrestrial influence on ancient human history. That man is Giorgio Tsoukalos, the television personality most closely linked with the idea that ancient civilizations were visited by beings from other planets. For years, Tsoukalos became a cultural figure, not just for the fans who take ancient astronaut theories seriously, but also for people who enjoy the show as entertainment, memes, and internet culture. Over time, many viewers began to wonder not just about the theories he discusses, but about the man himself, what happened to him, what he believes today, and how his life has changed since Ancient Aliens first became a hit. In this article, we take a deep dive into his story, his rise to fame, the controversies around him, how his ideas spread, and where he is now. The journey of the Ancient Aliens guy is one filled with mystery, debate, unexpected turns, and a surprising amount of cultural impact. Giorgio Tsoukalos did not start out in television. He was born in Switzerland to Greek and Egyptian parents and grew up fascinated by history, mystery, and the idea that humans might not be alone in the universe. He studied communications and sports information in college, but his passion for ancient history and unusual theories led him into a very specific path: the study of what he calls ancient astronaut theory. This theory suggests that intelligent extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in ancient times and influenced early human culture, technology, and religion. While mainstream historians and scientists consider these ideas fringe and not supported by solid evidence, Tsoukalos embraces them and built his life and career around exploring those possibilities. His work with the Ancient Aliens television series began when producers discovered his research and speaking style, which was enthusiastic, charismatic, and always entertaining. What started as occasional TV appearances quickly turned into a defining role that made him one of the most recognizable faces in pop culture related to unexplained mysteries. The Ancient Aliens show premiered on the History Channel in 2010 and quickly developed a dedicated audience. The program explores a wide range of topics, from ancient monuments like the pyramids of Egypt to mysterious artifacts and legends, asking whether extraterrestrials played a role in shaping human history. Tsoukalos' segments often highlight patterns or interpretations that suggest ancient contact with aliens, and his dramatic delivery helped make these ideas memorable. Whether fans agreed with his conclusions or watched for entertainment, Tsoukalos became central to the show's identity. His energetic personality, enthusiastic claims, and distinctive look made him a subject of cultural fascination. Over time, his image became widely used in memes and internet jokes, especially the one showing him saying simply aliens as the explanation for a wide variety of mysteries. This meme transformed him from a TV expert into a global internet figure, recognized even by people who had never watched the show. Despite the popularity of Ancient Aliens, Tsoukalos' ideas have always been controversial. Experts in archaeology, anthropology, and history often criticize ancient astronaut theories as lacking real evidence. Critics argue that these theories diminish the achievements of ancient human cultures by attributing their successes to alien visitors rather than human ingenuity, skill, and intelligence. For example, engineering feats like the Great Pyramid or Machu Picchu are seen by academics as human achievements built through knowledge, labor, and innovation. Yet Tsoukalos argues that some ancient structures and records are so advanced or mysterious that ancient humans could not have built them alone. This clash between mainstream scholarship and fringe theories has kept Tsoukalos both admired by fans and debated by scholars. While many people enjoy the show for its speculative and adventurous tone, others worry that it promotes ideas that may mislead viewers about real history. Yet, the debate only added to Tsoukalos' fame and expanded public interest in extraterrestrial discussions. Over the years, Tsoukalos has also participated in lectures, conferences, and public events where fans gather to hear him speak live. Some of these events celebrate ancient astronaut ideas, while others bring together a mix of thinkers interested in mysteries, unexplained phenomena, and speculation about life beyond Earth. At these events, Tsoukalos often shares his views, answers questions, and interacts directly with fans who appreciate his work. For many followers, he represents a thoughtful, inquisitive voice willing to challenge conventional thinking and explore big questions about human origins and our place in the universe. His presence at such events helps sustain his public profile even beyond television, allowing him to connect with an audience that values curiosity, wonder, and the idea that not everything about our past has been fully understood. Despite his fame, Tsoukalos has remained committed to his beliefs while also acknowledging the skepticism surrounding them. He often clarifies that his work is about asking questions rather than claiming to have all the answers. In interviews outside Ancient Aliens, he has said he wants people to think critically about history and remain open to possibilities that traditional academic approaches might overlook. This balanced message, encouraging curiosity without demanding agreement, resonates with many viewers who enjoy the mystery and speculation more than the proven facts. Tsoukalos' persona as both entertainer and investigator allows him to bridge the world of fringe ideas and mainstream media, making his presence on television both controversial and captivating. Despite years on television, people have often wondered whether Tsoukalos' career changed, slowed down, or shifted focus as the Ancient Aliens franchise aged. The show continued for many seasons, and Tsoukalos remained a central figure, but he also expanded his reach through social media platforms and online interviews. Today, he maintains a presence on YouTube and other channels where he continues to discuss ancient mysteries, extraterrestrial theories, and related topics. These platforms allow him to reach a younger audience who may not watch traditional television, but are deeply engaged in online explorations of the unexplained. This shift from television to digital media reflects broader trends in how audiences consume content about mysteries and conspiracy theories, allowing Tsoukalos to stay relevant in a changing media landscape. One important thing to understand about Tsoukalos' journey is that he never claimed ancient astronaut theories as proven science. Instead, he presents them as hypotheses that deserve attention and exploration. While many experts disagree with his interpretations, Tsoukalos' role has sparked curiosity in millions of people, leading to more public interest in archaeology, ancient history, and the search for extraterrestrial life. Some people who began watching Ancient Aliens for fun ended up developing a genuine interest in ancient civilizations, scientific exploration, or space research. In this way, Tsoukalos' influence extends beyond his specific theories. He invites audiences to look deeper at history and consider a wider range of possibilities, even if they do not ultimately agree with his conclusions. This blend of entertainment, speculation, and education is part of why his presence remains a topic of discussion. As Ancient Aliens became part of popular culture, Tsoukalos faced both admiration and parody. Memes, jokes, and internet references to his enthusiastic claims about aliens have made him a familiar figure even to people who have never watched the show. Some of these internet portrayals exaggerate his ideas for humor, turning his image into a symbol of bold speculation. While some may see this as mockery, Tsoukalos himself has often taken it in stride, understanding that his persona and message have entered cultural conversation in a way few television personalities achieve. His light-hearted acceptance of memes and jokes shows his ability to connect with audiences who enjoy humor as much as mystery. This openness has helped him remain a positive figure in pop culture rather than someone who takes criticism personally. Over the years, Tsoukalos also collaborated with other researchers, authors, and television producers interested in mysterious topics. He participated in documentaries, talk shows, and events that explore unexplained phenomena, ranging from ancient mysteries to future possibilities for human contact with extraterrestrial life. His collaborations have helped him expand beyond the original Ancient Aliens audience, engaging with people interested in big questions about reality, science, and the unknown. These interactions show that while his core ideas remain controversial, they also open doors for broader discussions about human curiosity, discovery, and the limits of scientific knowledge. In many ways, Tsoukalos has become a representative of a certain kind of thinking that values imagination as much as observation. Today, Giorgio Tsoukalos is not missing, retired, or forgotten as some might wonder. Instead, he continues to pursue what has defined much of his life, asking questions about our past and the possibility that humans have been shaped by forces beyond what conventional history teaches. He still appears in media, engages with fans online, and participates in discussions that bridge entertainment and curiosity. Though his ideas remain controversial in academic circles, his influence on popular culture is undeniable. He helped make ancient astronaut theories mainstream in entertainment, inspired countless internet conversations, and invited millions of people to explore history through a lens that mixes wonder with speculation. In the end, the story of the Ancient Aliens guy is not just about extraterrestrial theories. It is also about the power of curiosity, personality, and communication. Tsoukalos shows how a passionate belief, expressed with energy and confidence, can capture the imagination of a global audience. Whether people agree with him or not, They recognize his role in sparking curiosity about the unknown, reminding us that part of human nature is to ask questions that push beyond established boundaries. In a world filled with information, uncertainty, and mystery, figures like Tsoukalos remind us that exploration, whether scientific, historical, or imaginative, is a journey worth taking, no matter where it leads. Beyond his television fame, Giorgio Tsoukalos has devoted significant energy to public speaking and education about the topics he loves. While critics may dismiss his ideas as fringe, he has spent decades studying ancient civilizations, artifacts, and texts, often visiting historic sites and museums around the world. These experiences give him a perspective that goes beyond simply reacting to history. He seeks to connect patterns, legends, and unusual findings into a narrative that explains mysteries in a new light. For example, Tsoukalos often discusses unexplained hieroglyphs, ancient tools, or structures whose construction methods remain debated among scholars. He frames these topics not to claim absolute truth, but to challenge conventional thinking and encourage people to ask why humans were capable of such achievements. This approach resonates with audiences who are naturally curious about history, archaeology, and the unknown, and it keeps the conversation around his theories active even years after the show's debut. Tsoukalos' engagement with the public extends beyond television into books, articles, and online content. He has written extensively about the ancient astronaut hypothesis, often combining historical research with imaginative speculation. His books and essays aim to make ancient history accessible to the general audience, particularly those who might find traditional academic language difficult to follow. This focus on easy-to-understand explanations has helped his ideas reach millions of people worldwide, inspiring fans to explore history and science in their own way. Even if they do not agree with his conclusions, many readers find value in the curiosity his work sparks. In interviews, Tsoukalos emphasizes that his goal is not to persuade people to believe in aliens, but to encourage open-minded thinking and a willingness to question assumptions about human history. This thoughtful framing has helped maintain his credibility among viewers who appreciate speculative discussion without demanding blind acceptance. Another notable aspect of Tsoukalos' career is how he navigates criticism and skepticism. Academics and archaeologists frequently challenge the ancient astronaut theory, highlighting that many explanations provided by Tsoukalos have alternative, well-documented solutions grounded in human innovation. For instance, the construction of pyramids, stone circles, and other ancient structures can be explained through advanced mathematics, engineering techniques, and sheer manpower. Tsoukalos acknowledges this tension and often frames it as a healthy debate. He suggests that questioning conventional narratives does not diminish human achievement, but adds another layer of inquiry that keeps history exciting. By positioning his theories as speculative rather than definitive, he invites dialogue rather than confrontation, which has helped him remain a respected figure among fans even if mainstream scholars remain unconvinced. The influence of Tsoukalos in popular culture cannot be overstated. Memes, parodies, and references to his iconic hairstyle and catchphrase have made him one of the most recognized personalities in the world of internet humor. From the famous aliens meme to countless animated GIFs and video edits, his image is instantly recognizable and often used humorously to explain anything mysterious or unexplained. Interestingly, Tsoukalos embraces this attention. He has commented in interviews that the memes are a reflection of the audience's engagement and enjoyment of the show. Rather than being offended, he views them as part of his cultural footprint and a unique way to connect with fans. This light-hearted acceptance shows a savvy understanding of modern media, where celebrity is often shaped as much by internet culture as by traditional television or film appearances. Over the years, Tsoukalos has expanded his influence through live events, lectures, and fan conventions. Invitations as energetic and educational, combining humor, historical information, and dramatic storytelling to keep audiences captivated. For some, these events offer an introduction to history and archaeology in an entertaining format that makes complex topics accessible and fun. This direct connection with fans strengthens his legacy, ensuring that his influence extends beyond television and into real life. These gatherings allow him to interact directly with audiences who are eager to hear his theories, ask questions, and even challenge his ideas in a respectful setting. Attendees report that Tsoukalos is approachable, enthusiastic, and genuinely interested in engaging with fans. Many describe his pre-show conversations about history and mystery. Tsoukalos' personal life has largely remained private, though he has occasionally shared glimpses with fans. Born in Switzerland, Raised with Greek and Egyptian heritage and deeply fascinated by human history from a young age, he developed a passion for exploring the unknown early in life. His multicultural background gives him a broad perspective on the world, and he often draws connections between diverse cultures in his work. While much of his personal narrative remains behind the scenes, what is evident is his lifelong dedication to curiosity and education. Unlike some television personalities who prioritize fame over substance, Tsoukalos appears motivated by the pursuit of knowledge and the excitement of discovery, qualities that continue to resonate with viewers and internet audiences alike in recent years. Tsoukalos has also leveraged digital platforms to reach a younger, more global audience. Social media, YouTube channels, and podcasts allow him to share his ideas beyond the limitations of television schedules. Through these platforms, he presents shorter explanations, answers fan questions, and explores theories that may not fit into traditional episodes of Ancient Aliens. This shift reflects a broader trend in how audiences consume information about